From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Back at the bar, back at Tommy Mac's, talking business with the fine people of Jacksonville, brought to you by our friends at Goodfellas Cigar Lounge and Spirits, as well as the Bruss Nutter Wealth Advisory Team in Ponte Vedra Beach. This time around, Jim Bistrow from BSN Sport is here, as is Renee Richel from One True Match. Let's welcome them into the show now. Jim, how are you, my man?
Good, Tom.
Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me about BSN Sports, man.
So, BSN Sports, we're the largest team dealer in the country. We sell to middle schools, high schools, colleges, the professional ranks. We sell more Nike and Under Armour and equipment to anybody in the country. So
apparel included or more equipment or both?
Both.
Wow,
both
cool.
Apparel and equipment. Yes,
okay.
sir.
Any weightlifting in that arena?
We sell all
just the gear to work out?
No, we sell weightlifting equipment. We sell everything. Wow. Goalposts, you name it, we sell it.
And you're VP of Sales for the Eastern Region?
That is correct.
Cool.
I manage Virginia, the Carolinas, Georgia, and Florida.
Okay. Cool. Have you been doing it a long time?
Yeah, about 10 years.
Have you been in sales a long time?
Yes, sir.
You have?
Yes, sir.
You know, you got to have a special sauce if you're in sales, don't you? What is it? Seriously, because not everybody can sell.
You just got to be able to talk and build relationships. Confidence.
You got to know what you're talking about.
I hope so.
Right?
Yes, sir.
It sounds like you do. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Renee, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on.
And to the bar, tell us about One True Match. Yeah.
So One True Match is the only premier Christian matchmaking company out there in the world that we specialize in a boutique service for our clients to find them the love of their life, because we all know how scary online dating can be, and meeting someone at a bar, you just never know, right? So we do all of the preliminary work, all the reviews, all the questioning, basically ask the big topic questions you'd always want to know about someone before you meet them. We do background checks, and we basically, by the time a client is selecting who they want to meet through awesome options that we find them, they feel like they're on the 5th or 6th date already, which is the golden date to get to, because the first and second are sometimes awkward or weird.
They can be, for sure. No doubt about it, especially blind kind of dates, I would imagine.
So we take all of that stress and pressure out of it. We stay with our clients through the entire journey, even after married, because relationships are not easy, and that's what I, have in the business over 12 years now, discovered way back when I was researching all of this, is why is it so hard to find that person, is why is the divorce rate so high, and how is it so difficult? So that was something that I then created a curriculum program that I started off teaching, relationship skills 101, that then evolved into those people wanted to meet like-minded people. So I got into the matchmaking business when I realized that's what people do for a living. Well, over 300 years ago, that was the way people met.
So you not just put them together, you counsel them through if they need it.
Yeah, so we stay with our couples because no one knows them better than us that are in neutral gear in support of them, but sometimes they need some help along the path.
Yeah, absolutely. How long is the vetting process of a prospect, so to speak? Like when someone says, hey, I want to join it, like how long does it take for you to say, okay, you're matched, or we're going to put you out there, see if you can find a match.
So we spend, usually in the beginning when we take a client on, we spend like a good several weeks getting to know them, because we need to be their walking, talking billboard. We need to basically jump into their
he's really nice.
Right. Because if we're going to represent
he's a good Christian boy. You're going to love him.
I know. We have to know more than just the basics. So, and then everybody that we interview, we go through at least an hour and a half to 2, sometimes 2.5 hour interviewing process. We get personality type, love language. Some people are asking us to have people take IQ, EQ tests, like all these things that you wonder, I'm not doing that. And the people that
I'd be out. The IQ. Like, I'm just a bartender.
And the people that don't care about those things, we don't ask all those questions. But personality type, love language type, all of those things are like the key ingredient of why two people get along later on in life. Like, we're attracted to our opposites, and that's the chemistry that attracts us. But then what are the talents and skills we have to make it last?
Right.
And if they're polar opposite, that's like the biggest irritations that come up down the road. So we like to get all those things out in the beginning. And because seasoned and an expert in coaching what we do, we're able to detect those things of how they'll unfold in the future. And I have so many clients that will call up and say, what did you say like 2 years ago when you talked about these differences? And I'm like, well, now we're in it. So let's talk about it, So we really handhold our
And you've been doing it for 12 years.
Yeah, we're about to go on our 13th year, and we're expanding, and we're growing growing like our educational component out there so we can put that out to the world, because if people aren't willing to do a little bit of work before they get involved in a relationship, then they're not willing to ride the length of a relationship. So that's we're building that kind of educational component right now.
5 or 6 dates. I was done after one. 22 years. Still
well, and how long have you guys been married?
22 and 29.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. So before all the online dating world was a thing and all the fast
bar, I think. I think we did.
Well, that's good.
No, it went great. Absolutely. But listen, a lot of people out there looking for that special someone. It's got to be hard.
Yeah. Well, and if you have a divorce or maybe you've never been married and now you focus on your career and you really didn't focus on a relationship, a lot of times people just need, how do you do this today? How do you navigate through it today? So.
All right. So, Jim, when you're managing the East Coast,
yes, sir,
you got to be pretty, strategic, pretty organized, pretty, together to go after who you got to go after. I mean, you're servicing your current clients, you're looking for new ones, right?
Correct.
Do you manage people as well, or you just out there selling?
I do. So I have 25 managers and 20 offices throughout the Eastern Seaboard.
Okay.
And we have about 200 sales pros that are the ones that are interfacing with the customers.
Okay, great.
So I usually am brought in when we're speaking with high-level customers.
The decision makers.
That App States, the Liberties, the Georgia States, not the Power Fives. The Power Fives still go direct to the Nike and the Under Armours and the Adidases, but we manage the lower Division Ones, D2s, D3s, NAIAs, and the big schools. Like I met my wife down in St. Thomas Aquinas.
Oh yeah,
down in Fort
Lauderdale. My roommate at BC was from St. Thomas Aquinas way back when. Really cool.
She's a coach and an AD, and she was down there. That's where we met. But so really, it's just making sure that we get in there and we're doing what we're saying we're going to do with the customer.
And the high school. I mean, the high school football here in Jacksonville, just in all sports, is just ridiculous. The whole states.
It is.
And Georgia.
Well, Florida is a mecca for sports.
No doubt.
That's all there is. And you're from...
I'm from Chicago, went to BC, but I've been here.
Cub fan or a Sox fan?
Cubs, if I had to pick.
I'm
from the northwest suburbs, so.
I'm from Gary, so.
Oh, you're from Gary, Indiana? Okay, that place, man, you drive through and they.
Well, you had to drive through.
What mill was that? There was a mill, steel mill?
Steel mill, U.S. Steel.
Yeah, we used to go out east, right
you drive by, you got to go through Gary.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right, man, so the future of BSN is just to keep growing, man, and keep delivering.
Keep growing, keep delivering, supply chain issues. We're set up for having a great year coming up here in 2022 and 2023.
Cool.
So.
Well, it's great having you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Renee, great having you on the show. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Keep it going, girl. You're doing a great job out there. Hey, people looking for love, man, you got to find it in the right spot. That is for darn sure. Hey, if you like these kind of videos, this kind of content, check out more at iwanttabuzz.com. Until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.